Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Mets. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the mound today, N.Y.M-Manaea. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
To the right side. And that one handled. Sends it to first. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Brandon Lowe.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
This one in the air. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
So up next, Yandy Diaz. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The 1-1.
Nope, outside.
Line to left and foul ball. On the ground right side. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rays held in check here. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. This is Mets baseball on the show, NYC. Back here in Queens, and towing the slab in this one, TB-Z.Littell. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Yeah, that's fouled off. McNeil, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. This one in the air. Diaz moves under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
And there's 2 down. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now and even in the postseason. Here's Juan Soto. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 out, space is empty. That one missed. That one almost got him.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's back good. Booyah! So he blasts one out the other way, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Two outs, nobody on. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Manaea back to work. Right through there for a strike. Now 1-1. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some, Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Out to center. Nimmo ranging after it. 1 away. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Junior Caminero stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. Just missed. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great. Got a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Danny Jansen to hit here.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The lefty fires. Foul ball, still 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Rays. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Morel sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And a quick out, number 1.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Just missed. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 1 down. Base is empty. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Jesse Winker. Swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
1 ball.
In the dirt, blocked. That one missing inside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Francisco Alvarez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Mets leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Christopher Morel. Morel launched a homer in his most recent game. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Clips the corner. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Vientos whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting eight, right
Now up
fielder,
for Tampa
Josh
Bay,
Lowe.
Josh Lowe. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. And that is
that's a ball.
downstairs. And that's ball one. This one popped up. Lindor on the move. And there are 2 outs.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next
Ball one.
offering is down low. And that's in the
2-2
dirt.
the count.
Slow roller to first. He steps on the
Got it.
bag. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa, and it remains 1-0. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Ronnie Mauricio.
Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. He did not go around. And that drops in for a strike. Hard hit left side. Slings it across. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting left fielder, Jeff McNeil.
So the batting order turns over. Jeff McNeil stands in. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Morel pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting shortstop,
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Fly to left his first time. And he grounds one back up the middle. Nice grab. And he beats it. He's safe.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Man at first. And now Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Lindor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2.
Outside low. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And there's a
That's
ball.
2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him.
He's out.
Inning over on the strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 1, the Rays nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jose Caballero.
That one ripped, but foul. Caballero, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's towards center. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ha-Sung Kim. 0 for 1 so far. Strike on the inside corner.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Makes the catch for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Diaz in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And the sweeper misses for a ball. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Rays down by a run. Next offering in there for a strike, and the count is 2-2. Lindor whips it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Queens, here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Kim with the throw to first, and that takes care of Alonso.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner on the go to the left side, but it is well foul. The 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Lined into right. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jesse Winker.
And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one outside. Ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Just off the outside edge, and the count is 2-0. Two on, 1 out. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Nimmo, the lead runner at second. Vientos over at first with 1 away. And it finds its way through for a hit. Nimmo around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Struck out swinging his first time. That one inside. Ball one.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That clips the corner. Activity in the bullpen. Garrett Clevenger, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Rodriguez getting loose as well. And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run across. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. TB-Z.Littell out of the game, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Now on the mound for the Rays, Joe Boyle.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Ronnie Mauricio now. First time up, he grounded to third. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-1.
It's 0-1.
Ball.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside low, and a count 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Inside, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the left fielder, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 2 in this one. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Bases loaded, 1 away. And a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? His 16th homer of the year. It's 7-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. Late swing, foul to the left. And that's off
the plate.
The inside edge. 1-1. Two outs. And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
The count's full.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to Diaz. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Big time blast for the Mets. A grand slam. It's now 7-0. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Brandon Lau. Manaea back to work. Just off the inside edge.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And it's fouled away.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Just missing there. Now 2-2. Right through there. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
So digging in, Junior Caminero. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside.
Ball
and
2.
that's ball 2. The Rays hitless so far in the game. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher,
And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen. And first offering is fouled off. Caminero stands at first with 1 out.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
To first, maybe a 2 ball. Lindor, that's 1. over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. It's the Mets 7, the Rays nothing. Back here at Citi Field, and now the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
That's to third, and that's just foul.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. And that skips into dirt. And that's in the dirt. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Three and two now. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Pete Alonso takes him deep. His 18th home run of the season. It's 8-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's great confidence in the power right there. Most hitters would try to hook that ball to the pull side and hit it out of the park. He stayed back, let it travel, and hit it hard the other way.
And now here is Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 2. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is outside. Now one missed.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
And now 1 and 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Winker at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
The count.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Up and in, and the count is 1-1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swings through that.
Ooh, Baea. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Two outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Draws the walk there.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Joe Boyle done for the afternoon, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Manuel Rodriguez will take over here.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
2 outs, runner at first. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Foul ball.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Johnny DeLuca will hit next. That's in there. 0-1. And a good eye there. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Ball, that's low.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop from his backside to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Now, Ha-Sung Kim. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
There's the changeup. On the ground, a short could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mets 8, the Rays nothing. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Diaz steps on the bag, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Back to the top of the Mets order. Next to hit, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing, no appeal. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Hit on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
To first, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets as the lead holds at 8-0. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired.
And he can't come up with it.
He's safe.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Wow. At the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Strike 2.
No balls.
Diaz aboard here at first with nobody out. And 1-2. Fly ball center field. Nimmo makes the catch. 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Foul ball there. And that's down and away. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Boots it. Gets off a throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Now batting, catcher, Danny Jansen.
And here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. And And first offering is fouled off. Manaea ready to fire now. There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone. That one felt good. It's 8-3.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. So they turn things over to the righty, Ryan Helsley.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Fastball is outside. Helsley, an all-star a season ago, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays.
Josh Lowe.
And ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one at triple digits. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside, and a count 2-1. Started to swing, held up. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 down, nobody on, and that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. In there for strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. On the ground to third. Vientos throws to first, and that is the inning. 3-run bomb for Tampa Bay. It's now 8-3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Garrett Clevenger.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Soto in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Out towards right center field. DeLuca under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Bullpen movement for the Rays. Pete Fairbanks warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2.
Swings and misses. That's out number 2.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
That one to first, into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So a man at first. Mark Vientos digs in now. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Out to short. They take the force out, and that is that. One hit, one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 8 and the Rays 3. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Jose Caballero. Helsley back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And there's a foul ball. The Mets leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. And that's in for a strike. Kim leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And now it's even up. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and it's 8-4. One down. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. And the slider just misses. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Just off the inside edge.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And a base hit up the middle. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Now it's going to be Junior Caminero. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Helsley is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Dedniel Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
First pitch misses. One out. Runners at first and second. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground left side, 6. The underhand flip, 1 at second. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 8-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Pete Fairbanks.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1.
That's down and in.
1-1.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's just out.
Towards right center. That's well struck. Gone! That ball was crushed. He circles the bases. His 7th home run of the season. It's 9-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. What pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So up next for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. Pitch misses. 1-0. One down, base is empty. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
And he chases that one. That's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. On the ground, Kim. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. Last chance for the Rays coming up. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Looks like he
0-1.
sacrificed to pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Soto hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. And a curve misses outside. Ball 1. Check swing, called strike.
Two balls.
Well, he might
two
have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
What a stop to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, right fielder Josh Lowe.
So they're down to their final out. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Hit to right, and that should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take the first 2 games of this series.
Well, the 4th inning proved to be the real turning point. They looked locked in at the plate after that first time through the order where it just seemed that they were off balance a little bit. But once they started really recognizing the pitches, everything started to click.
9-4, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.